Thank you, Mr. Williams, Father Willie, Senator Rubio, to the faculty and staff, parents, family, and class of 2017. Thank you for this opportunity. It is my privilege to introduce Marco Rubio, a man I was proud to serve for nearly a decade of my life and who I believe represents the very best of our community, our country, and our faith. Marco Rubio's story is familiar to many of us, not just because he is a prominent national figure, but because his story is the story so many of us from this community share. Senator Rubio's parents came to America from Cuba in 1956 and earned their way to the middle class working humble jobs. His father worked a variety of jobs but was primarily a bartender. His mom worked as a maid, a stock clerk, and a cashier, dos y tres centavos. His parents saved all they had so that they could give their children all that they needed. Senator Rubio graduated in 1989 from South Miami Senior High. Father Willie, do we have any Cobra grad Wolverine dad shirts? If not, we should make some. He graduated from the University of Florida in 1993 and from the University of Miami Law School cum laude in 1996. In 1998, at just 26 years old, Marco Rubio was elected to the West Miami City Commission. In 2000, he was elected to the Florida House of Representatives. In November 2006, the year I began working, I was the first Cuban American to hold that position, and at age one of the youngest speakers in the history of the state. Marco made an immediate impression on me. He was the second most powerful person in Tallahassee, but it was rare to enter his office and not see at least one of his children nearby. It was also rare to hear him use the title speaker. He was aggressive but principled at a time when neither was being rewarded by the political class. He had a sharp sense of humor and was always willing to cut the tensest of moments with a joke. He loved the Miami Dolphins and football. He was well-rounded between intellectual, spiritual, and athletic pursuits. He was loyal to his friends, devoted to his wife and family, and obedient to his faith. And he relished competition and battle. In short, many of the guys I looked up to who graduated before me. In 2010, Marco launched a courageous underdog campaign for the United States. I left my job to serve as senior advisor to his campaign, working for months unpaid because his campaign couldn't afford me. But I believed in the mission, and I believed in the man. In what is remembered as a historic race, Marco Rubio overcame long odds, a 12-to-1 fundraising deficit, and the opposition of both the Republican and the Democratic establishment in Washington to be elected to the United States Senate. In 2016, the voters of Florida sent Marco Rubio back to Washington to serve a second 6-year term. Senator Rubio spent most of his life in West Miami and still lives there today with his wife Jeanette and their 4 children, Amanda, Daniela, Anthony, and Robert. Marco Rubio was simply my boss and a role model. Yes, he's a once-in-a-generation political talent. Yes, he is a gifted communicator. Yes, he is a tireless and principled public servant. But those are just the things he does. More important is who he is. He is someone who has demonstrated in word and deed what it means to be a devoted servant of God, as well as a devoted husband and father. The things that I will remember most about my time working for Marco Rubio won't be the important legislation we passed or the headline-grabbing political battles we fought. Moments far from the spotlight, where Marco decided whatever he was working on to practice his faith, to be a husband or a father, and to demonstrate compassion and make a difference in someone's life, and meaningful, and will never receive a single word of mention in a newspaper. With alarming speed on a daily basis, Jeanette serve as quiet and dignified role models to young men and women, married couples, parents, and working professionals of what it means to balance faith, family, work, life, and service, and to balance it right giving the proper priority to each. Form men. Esto vid. Be a man. Father Willie told these behind me just what kind of men Belen expects them to be. Men of compassion, deep-rooted faith, of hope, and men who love God above all else and himself. Men of the cura personalis, well-rounded, always ready to grow in all aspects of for others, always ready to serve. Marco Rubio is that kind of man, and a more fitting role model for the class than the individual I am now proud to introduce to you, the junior senator from the great state of Florida, Senator Marco Rubio.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Father Willie. Thank you all for the opportunity. Families. At a place, at a school that I would never have gotten into. I did the next best thing. I hired people who went there. Like it's an honor to hear you say that, and it's really touching. And so I thought to myself earlier today and through the week as I knew I was going to be here, what could I say to these young men? 170, how many? 179. Graduates to you, voters to me. 179. This is on Facebook a lot. It was a joke. You got to say that nowadays. No, people don't know when you're serious or not. And I didn't attend this school. I grew up here from families that I see reflected in the audience. In many ways, we have so much in common. And so I did something that I've never done before. I actually wrote myself a letter to 18-year-old Marco Rubio, 28 years ago, at some point this week. And it's not really to me. It's a letter that we'll sit down and kind of think about. I hope that from some of it, while your paths will be different, it'll be a lesson about what I have learned and what I have yet to learn. 18-year-old, congratulations on graduating from high school, even though it was with a 2.1 because you got an A in PE. Today you will begin an incredible 28-year journey. I warn you in advance that it will be nothing like you had planned. Many of the things you desperately want, and for that you will be forever grateful. I warn you about two more things. That late growth, because your Uncle Papo was 6'1". You don't go from 5'10" to 6'1" in 6 months. And the worst part of it is, 28 years from now, you won't be 5'10". And dropping. And the other is, unfortunately, 28 years later, the Dolphins have still not won a Super Bowl. You can't wait to live somewhere else. And you will out that Tarkio, Missouri, and different planets. Miami is nothing like Gainesville, or for that matter, any city north of the Dade-Broward line. For example, everywhere else, a fertilizer, not a place you buy milk. Everywhere else, people don't get off the car, they get out. And when you tell people the embarcade, it's not even a word. But when your time away is done, you won't just want to come home again. You will realize that home is actually a very special place. It gets old really fast. And you will learn that your parents, and their generation, so many of them were forced to leave the country they were born in, often at an age much older than you. Many of them actually achieved some pretty amazing things here. But the vast majority of them, they just worked. They never got to see their parents before they died. They never had a chance to show you the neighborhood they grew up in. They had made it the purpose of their lives for you to have the chance to do all things. That is why they are so proud of you today. And that is why they're going to live through you for the next 2 decades. Because every one of your achievements will truly be theirs. It will prove that they mattered. It will prove that their lives had a purpose. It will show that all the sacrifices they made for you. In about 2 years, you are going to meet this interesting young lady. Something about her, and you won't know right away, I should say what it is. But this is what you will know. You would rather than doing anything else. Drive 5 hours down from Gainesville to Miami every Friday, and then 5 hours back every Sunday. You'll ever make. And because this cool thing called the internet is still a few years away, you're going to have to write her long letters. And 28 years later, when things get tough, and they will get tough, those letters will serve to remind both of you of why you are together. You're going to have to study very long hours to make up for all the goofing off you did for 13 years in school, but it will be worth it. Trust me. They're going to seem really stupid in just a few years. If you can avoid it, those loans are not free money. And no matter how much you think you're going to make those loans last, Sally Mae is going to be a part of your life for at least 16 years. You're going to graduate from law school and you're going to get a job at a law firm. And while you have the ability to be a very good lawyer, you will never be a great lawyer because you can't be great at something you do not love. A very wise man will one day give you some advice. He will tell you that when you love to do something but aren't very good at it, it's called a hobby. If you don't love it, it's called a job. But when you are good at something and you love it, the lawyers at your firm will look down on you for it. Doesn't pay enough money. 15 years later, you will be shocked. We'll be calling you to get involved in politics in some way. Because while they made more money than you and owned more things, many of them feel like they aren't making a difference. And they too will seek a way to serve. You will run for office, you will win elections, and there are things you will have to give up to do that. You won't be poor, but many of your friends will be able to afford things. You will have time for your family, but you will be when the time, because you are truly making a difference, it will be worth it. He will protect your family and your marriage. And while you will never have everything you want, he will make sure you will always have everything you need. When the time away from your is about your ego or your fame or your standing, your spirit will tell you it isn't right. You will feel it, and you will pay a price. You'll lose an election too, but it will be one of the best things that's ever happened to you. You will learn about the blessing of adversity, and you will see failure than you ever will from victory. I don't have time to fill you in on the next 3 decades, but here are a few. You're going to speak at one in prime time as the second to last speaker before the nomination. You know those debates on TV you love to watch? You will be in them. And not just one, but 12 of them. And you know those presidential campaigns you find so fascinating? Candidate in one of the most unusual races ever. I describe it to you, but trust me, and you will never. But ultimately, the one thing you will have left is that when all is said and done, you just won't be all that different from your parents. God is going to bless you with 4 children. And nothing will be more important to you. Nothing will give you as much. And your life will be about ensuring that they have the chance to do all the things you could not. Your wife, and she will be their mother, and the life you will make together will be the most important thing you will ever do. I wish I could tell you all the mistakes to avoid, but I won't. Because the mistakes you make the next 28 years are going to be something else. A daily mix of good and bad. You will bury both and miss out on things you really want. But here are a few. Nothing is ever as bad or as good as it seems at first. You can't change everything. Tomorrow will be here soon enough. So focus as much as you can on today. Here's one more tip. Most of the things that are going to happen are simply out of your control. You can't control the weather, and most of the time you can't control what other people will think about you or do to you. You don't react to what happens to you. No one and nothing unless you allow it. And the minute you allow it, then you have allowed something or someone else to control you. Important piece of advice is never surrender your faith. Your Christian faith is not a set of rules designed to control you. It is a set of promises designed to liberate you because you know that God created you with a plan in mind, not a harmful one. So whether you think something is good or bad, nothing can happen unless God find that the more you value something, the harder it will be to surrender it to God's will. That doesn't mean you sit back and let God do all the work. What it means is you pray for wisdom. You know you're not going to get a miraculous sign like a burning bush. But you will see that if you are truly seeking to do his will, ultimately he will bless whatever decision you ultimately make. Don't make the mistake of thinking he cares about everything. Also, don't make the mistake of thinking that something is so important that it's too big for God. And you won't understand it fully today, but one day you will realize that the most important thing you will leave your own children. The most important thing you will leave them is your faith. So Marco, take some time to celebrate today. But get ready for an incredible ride, because God has a plan for you, as he has a plan for men here. And it is a perfect plan. So I congratulate all of you on your graduation. I congratulate your families, because I know this day is much about them as it is about each of you. I know that for a parent, a day like today takes you back to those nights when the baby had to stay up all night, or even that first day of life when you held them in your arms and you looked into their eyes and you saw all the promise, all the hopes and dreams you have once for yourself. It's like that is indescribable to someone who hasn't felt it, as all of you have. But it is but a symbol of the love that God has for us. For as much as we love our children, God loves you even more. And everything he has planned for you is for your good. I thank you for the chance to speak to you. I congratulate all of you. God bless all of you.
Senator Rubio, for your inspiring words. I am pleased to invite Mr. Esteban Guillo, class salutatorian, to
Mr. Williams. Senator Rubio, President Garcia Tuñón, faculty, family, and friends, lend me your ears. I'm honored to be able to welcome you this evening and would like to share with you a brief glimpse into our class history. As I stand here and look out into the audience and around the stage, I still can't believe that we are at the end of our time in Belen. As cliche as it sounds, it's true. It's past the basics in our studies, as important as they were. They pale in comparison to the experiences shared between all 179 of us. As confused as we were, we all found our way. We grew, learned, and matured together from childish to the world. We are no longer lost and alone. We are each one of 179 parts that make up a single organism, living, breathing, and beating in unison. Never was this more evident than this past year. At every major game, we have the majority of our class show up. When we lost 4 fellow brothers, we all felt we lost part of ourselves, and we still remember them at every event. When 3 of our brothers, we shared the weight of their life, we made a point to lift our brothers higher than they ever were before. It is our capacity for that ties us together. It is this shared quality that drives us to be successful in what endeavor we embark on. Our obsession with Carpe Diem has already been seen with Antoine's budding fashion career, Carly Machado's award-winning art, and Jerry's booming online media. These examples are proof of the drive, initiative, and dedication of our class. To better illustrate my point, I'm going to cover some of the best memories. In the good times, when our football and lacrosse teams won districts and our tennis won states, we were there to cheer them on, supporting our teammates. In the bad times, when our baseball, water polo, and soccer teams, our Model United Nations team continued and established themselves as the best team in the state. And our thespians put on spectacular shows to cloud their final moments. We've also had 2 Silver Knight honorable mentions, 1 AATF Outstanding Senior in French Award recipient, and National Merit Scholarship Program. Courts and fields with chants and managed to earn the respect of our opponents even while dressed in Chewbacca and unicorn onesie. Charged helicopters against all logic and safety just to hug our mascot and teammates. Well, I'd say we've more than proven our capacity to succeed and our ability to inspire others with our passion for living. However, we would not have made it alone without the help of the hundreds of supporters. I'd like to thank DQ, Mr. Jordan, Mr. Roca, Mr. Nicosia, and the rest of the school and student council administration for having dedicated countless. Our last year in Belen was memorable. I'd like to thank the college counselors for having put up with our procrastination and last-minute rushes to get our college out. All the Belen employees who work behind the scenes to make sure every day runs smoothly, especially the custodians and cafeteria ladies. I'd also like to thank my parents and grandparents directly, Mom, Dad, abuelitas, for all the patience in my life. I'd especially like to thank Mrs. Sequeira for the countless scholarships and applications you've helped me fill out. Your advice on life and school really helped me out in my time of need. I'd also like to give a shout out to Pupo, Jill, Sima, Gano, Nick, and Jovier for having come on 2017. never living and seeing problems not as obstacles, but as challenges and purpose in your lives. Think and reflect on why you are doing what you are doing. Socrates once said that the unexamined life is not worth living. Fill your lives with excitement on a day-to-day basis. If we lived as cynically and down to earth as possible, we would be safe. Saving ourselves from the harm world. We would also be cutting our own wings off before we even start to fly. As the tale of Icarus from Greek mythology taught us, we ought not fly too close to the sun. We need level-headedness and humility, but we ought not be afraid to dream. This is America. This is the land of opportunity. From thoughts into reality. Therefore urge the Belen Jesuit class of 20 to keep dreaming and to live vulnerably, live with love. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Guillot, for your words. We will proceed with the presentation of diplomas. In order to properly record, we ask that you please hold your applause that have been read. Para garantizar la calidad de la grabación, hasta que todos los logros de cada graduado hayan sido leídos. Father Garcia present the diplomas to the seniors. The following graduates of the class of 2017 have successfully completed the academic course in Jesuit Preparatory School. First row, please stand. Enrique Aguilar, National Club Editor, Varsity Water Polo and Dance, summa cum laude, third round, Northwestern University, School of Engineering. Michael Anthony Ahern, Varsity Bowling, MVP, cum laude, will attend Embry-Riddle. Kristen Alonso, Mu Alpha Theta, Science M Music Honor Society, magna cum laude, will attend University. Carlos Alberto Arazola, Mu Alpha Society, Varsity Crew, magna cum laude, will attend Southern Methodist. Andres Arenas Grayel, National English Honor Society, National Honor Society, summa cum laude, will attend the University of Miami. Jose Alberto Arevalo, National Beta Club, Varsity Baseball, will attend state. Francesco Luca Armstrong, Mu Alpha Theta Society, Varsity Soccer, magna cum laude, will attend Florida. Stephen Avalon, Varsity Swimming, Varsity Track Field, summa cum laude, will attend Wake Forest University. Michael Anthony Balbuena, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, summa cum laude, will attend the University of Florida. Andres Balcazar, National Honor Society, Debate Association, Silver summa cum laude, and ranking senior will attend University McCormick School of Engineering. Jerry Lapogi Jr., Athletes for Charity, Varsity Bowling Coaches Award, cum laude. Kevin Anthony Beloira, Science Spanish, National Honor Society, Athletes for Charity, magna cum laude, Florida. Alejandro Barnola, National Honor Society, Varsity Basketball, summa cum laude, Eastern University d'Amour. Manuel Alejandro Barreto, National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, cum laude, will attend Loyola Marymount University. Matthew Edward Beck, Science National Honor Society, will attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill Chancellor Program. Oscar Julian Berlanga, Matteo Ricci, China Club President, Model United Nations Secretary General, Student Council Treasurer, Silver Knight nominee for drama, magna cum laude, will attend the Francisco Armando Emilio Blanco Honor Society, Quill and Scroll, cum laude, University. Alain Christian Bonvecchio, National Speech Division, Varsity Soccer, will attend Southern Methodist University. Second row. Michael Philip Borrell, National English Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, summa cum laude, 8 ranking senior, will attend the University of Miami program. Antoine Sibney Brandt, Society Vice President, National Beta Club, Quill and Scroll, and a College of Art and Design. Matthew Charles Bravo, Science National Honor Society Vice President, Student Council, Big Brother Chair, Basketball, magna cum laude, will attend Florida State University. Edward Alexander Prisco, Mu Alpha Theta Treasurer, National English Honor Model United Nations Director General, summa cum laude, Purdue University. Daniel Stephen Brown, Varsity Baseball, magna cum laude, will attend Florida International University. Felipe Bruna, National Beta Club, French Club, will attend Florida International University. Christopher Max Caballero, National Honor Society, Science National Spanish National Honor Society, summa cum laude, will attend Florida State University Honors Program. Michael Orlando Clecos, Editor, Statistics Club, Florida International University. National English Roll. Echoes editor, magna cum laude, will attend Florida State University. Lucas National English Honor Society, National Honor Society, summa cum laude, University, CERN, School of Business. Elias Honor Society, Quill and Scroll, Varsity Crew, magna cum laude, of Miami. Alejandro Ariazo, Varsity Laude, will attend the United States Navy. Juan Carlos Carrillo, Varsity Basketball, cum laude, will attend Florida International University. Nicholas Alexander Carvajal, Quill and Scroll, Varsity Football, cum laude, will attend Florida University. Alejandro Jose Chalela, National Society, Science, Varsity Soccer, cum laude, will attend Florida State University. Bill Zhen Yang Chan, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Key Club, magna cum laude, will attend the university. Daniel Pat Chavez, Eddie, Echoes, Editor-in-Chief, Varsity Golf, will attend Florida International. Hoon Young Cho, National Honor Society, Athletes for Charity, magna cum laude, will attend Syracuse University School of Journalism. Third row, please stand. Alejandro A. Cicero, Statistics Club, will attend National University. Future doctors of a Key Club, magna cum laude, will attend New York University. Andre Desmond Cozier, Philosophy Club, Varsity Water Polo, from Boy Scout Troop 43, cum laude, will attend the University of South. Matthew Crespo, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Varsity Football, will attend Florida State University. Rule Curry, Athletes for Charity, Statistics Club, Will University. Honor Society, Varsity, cum laude, will attend. Daniel and Antonio, National Honor Society, Student Council, Varsity Foot Volleyball, summa cum laude, will attend the University of Notre Dame, Mendoza, College of Business. National Honor Society, Key Club, will attend Florida State University. Christian Anthony Dill English Honor Society, National Honor Society, National Speech and Debate Association, Summa cum laude, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill Honors Jared Diaz, National Beta Club, Varsity Bowling, will attend Florida International University. Anthony Diaz, National Student Council Executive Board Member, cum laude. Richard Ivey, Vice President, magna cum laude, will attend the University of Florida. Austin Tyler Dominguez, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Science, National Honor Society, Central Florida. Carlos, National Honor Society, Tri-M, Music Honor Society, cum laude, will attend Florida International University Honors College. Anthony Duarte, Club Vice President, Varsity Crew, cum laude, will attend University. National Beta Club, Tri-M Music Honor Society, Varsity Track and Field, Florida International University. Leonam Arslola, French Club Vice Doctors of America, will attend Florida International University. Alejandro Falcon, Athletes for Charity President, Student Council Executive, Varsity Water Polo, will attend Florida International College. Fourth row, please stand. John Lucas Farrak, Mu Alpha Theta, Future Doctors of America, magna cum laude, will attend the University of Miami. Guillermo Jose Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Science, National Honor, will attend the University of Florida. Juan Jose Fernandez de Castro, National President, National Honor Society, Model United Nations Director General, summa cum laude, will attend Georgetown University Foreign Service. Manuel Alberimo, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society Vice President, Key Club, magna cum laude, will attend Marquette University. Rafael Antonio Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, will attend Florida International University. Quill and Scroll, Athletes for and Santa Barbara City College. Jordan Galvez, National Beta Club, Statistics Club, Varsity Football, University. Orestes Daniel Garcia, National Honor Society, Key Club, magna cum laude, will attend Florida International University. Pedro Pablo Garcia, Science National Honor Society, Student Council, University of America. Maximiliano Garcia del Pozo, Varsity Swimming, College. Daniel Luis Garastazu, National Honor Society, French Honor Society President, will attend Georgetown University Foreign Service. Luis A. Gomez, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, magna cum laude, will attend the Gustavo and International Thespian Society, National magna cum laude, will attend Hamilton College. Sebastian Emilio No, Mu Alpha Theta, Student Council, cum laude, will attend Florida State University. Esteban Guillo, National Honor Society President, Spanish National Honor Society, National Speech and Debate Association, Silver Knight Nomineeship, summa cum laude, class salutatorian, will attend the Chicago. Adrian Rodolfo Hernandez, Secretary, Echoes Editor, Varsity, will attend the University of Miami. Javier Jose Hernandez, Quill and Scroll, Student Council, Varsity Football Coaches Award, cum laude, Tulane University. David Hernandez will attend Florida International University. Fifth row, please stand. Miguel Angel Hernandez, Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society. Will attend Florida State University. Alejandro Hunter, Spanish National Honor Society, will attend University of Colorado at Boulder. Alexander J.F. Iduarte, Theta Club, French Club President, Philosophy Club, Boy Scout Troop 43, will attend Florida State. Mu Theta Vice Society, Varsity Water Polo, Silver Knight nominee, Senior, Institute of Technology. Gabriel Andres Kasabji, French Club, National Speech and Debate Association, will attend Florida International University. Ricardo Alexander Labrada, Quill and Scroll, Spanish National Honor Society, Varsity Crew, Cat University. Eric, Labrador, Science National Honor Society. Doctors of America, Varsity Water Polo Coaches Award Laude will attend Boston College. National Honor Society today will attend Palm Beach Atlantic University. Joshua Mauricio Lara, future Doctors of America Vice President, Varsity Bowling, will attend the Catholic University of America. Kevin Lemus, National Honor Society, Mock Trial, National Speech and Debate Association, summa cum laude, Lafayette University. Augustine Leos, Science National Honor Society, Respect Varsity Soccer, 7th ranking senior, will attend the University of Notre Dame. Victor Loca, future Doctors of America, Key Club, Varsity Flag, Santa Fe College Honors Program. Carlos Manuel Machado Jr., National Art Honor Society President, National for Art, cum laude, will attend the University of Miami. Alejandro Luis Maduro, Athletes for Charity, Varsity Crew, will attend Devereaux Mar, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Silver Knight nominee for Athletics, 4th ranking senior, will attend Carlos Eduardo Marin, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Varsity Crew Coaches Award, summa cum laude, will attend Georgetown University. Tristan Marin, National English Honor Society, National Honor Society, Green Club Vice President, cum laude, will attend New York University. Sixth row, please stand. Peter Joseph Martin, Statistics Club, Varsity Wrestling, will attend the Louisiana State University. Danielle Alejandro, Thespian Society, National English Society, cum laude, will attend Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Danielle Alexander Martinez, Student Council, Varsity Tennis MVP, cum laude, will attend Villanova University. David Alberto Martinez Jr., Chinese Honor Society, Athletes for Charity, cum laude, will attend Florida State University. Rafael Alonso Martinez Varela, Chinese Honor Society, Mateo Ricci, China Club Secretary, will attend Florida International University. Luis Eduardo Matheson, Honor Society, National Honor Society. Spanish, National Honor Society. Magna cum laude will attend Fordham University. Javier Alejandro, International Lesbian Society. Triangle Society. National Speech and Debate Association. Cum laude. Orleans. Varsity Water Polo will attend Florida International University. Francisco Alejandro Mello, National English Honor Society. National Honor Society. Cum laude will attend Florida State University. Michael Menendez, National English Honor Society. Magna cum laude will attend Florida International College. Fernandez Jr., National English Honor Society. National Honor Society. Varsity Football. Summa cum laude will attend of Business. Menendez, National English Honor Society. National Honor Society. Magna cum laude will attend Georgetown University. Manuel Enrique Menendez, National Beta Club, Key Club, will attend Florida International University. Norberto Daniel Menendez, Varsity Water Polo. Varsity Swimming, cum laude, will attend Pennsylvania State University. National Honor Society, summa cum laude, will attend Florida. Nicholas Frank Milton, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, magna cum laude, will attend Tulane University. Jorge Uday Miro Quesada, Science National Honor Society Treasurer, Spanish President, Student Council Executive Overnight Nominee for Masters, magna cum IE University in Spain. Carlos, Society, National Speech and Association, Student Council, Executive Board Member, magna cum laude, Stern School of Business. Seventh row, please stand. Michael, National Honor Society Treasurer, Science National Honor Society, Varsity Football, summa cum laude, will attend the University of Notre Dame, Mendoza College of Business. Michael Alberto Motola, National Chinese Honor Society, National cum laude, will attend Miami-Dade Moon English Honor Society, Mock Trial Club. Magna cum laude, will attend Florida State. Richard Nicolau Munoz, National Honor Society, cum laude, will attend Florida International University. Santiago Munoz, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, University. Aaron Daniel, Secretary, Varsity School, will attend Regis. Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, magna cum laude, will attend the University of Pittsburgh, Swanson School of Engineering. Diego Francisco Ortega, varsity football, will attend American University. Daniel Jose Otero Fafle, National Honor Society President, Science National Honor Society, City Track and Field, summa cum laude, will attend the University of Alejandro Cardenas, Society, Philosophy, cum laude, will attend Joseph John Ades, Senior Editor, will attend the Tallahassee. Francisco Pena, National Honor Society, varsity magna cum laude, will attend New York University. Carlos David Peralta, National Honor Society, Statistics Club, will attend Miami-Dade College. Andrea, doctors of an advisor program, volleyball, cum laude, will attend University of South Florida. Daniel Alberto Perez will attend Florida International University. Patrick Michael Perez, Quill and Scroll, varsity lacrosse, will attend Florida State University. Albert Javier Perez Abreu, Operation Smile, President Ball, varsity volleyball,